All right, today I'm doing this video out of necessity. I'm going to show you how to take one of these really cheap little aluminum portafilters that come with a ton of cheap machines like this Silvercrest espresso machine here and turn this into a bottomless one. And the reason is simply because I cannot find any aftermarket ones. The hilarious thing is this is 51 millimeters, just as the DeLonghi Dedica is 51 millimeters. If you put these two together, I mean, they're almost exactly the same, but they're not quite the same. This one right here on the cheaper machine is just slightly smaller than it is on the Dedica, because what I was hoping I could do is just simply take this one I had already made for the Dedica and put it in there. And lo and behold, it does actually fit with a little modification. I took this collar off. First of all, you cannot fit this in the brew group without removing the collar, because this one from the DeLonghi is slightly bigger. This one from ear to the middle is 66.2 millimeters. Whereas on this really cheap son of a gun, it is about 2 less, 64.3. So that doesn't fit. And then also the ears on the DeLonghi are too thick. So once you actually put a basket in here and try to squeeze it into the brew group, it just doesn't fit. So the ears on the DeLonghi are 5.3 millimeters thick, whereas on this cheap portafilter, they are 4 millimeters thick. I can fit a cheaper basket in there. This is one of those cheap, I think $5 or $10 baskets. It does fit actually in here, and I can put it in, no problem, that works. But unfortunately, I cannot fit an IMS basket in there. This is the H26 IMS basket, and that is quite unfortunate. There's too much play there. It actually doesn't fit all the way down. And anyway, it's not bottomless. So I want to make this bottomless so I can see how the shots are coming out. And the other thing is this is grody. I mean, if you take a look in here, it's disgusting. We want to remove this. There is actually a diverter in there that catches the really strong stream of liquid, and it's gross, you know. It stays dirty in there, and I just want to remove this so that it's a little bit more clean and so that we can see what this machine can actually do. That's gross. This plastic piece is in there. So first of all, you got hot espresso coming down onto the plastic, not great. And it first gets diverted here through this mesh filter and then distributed somehow down here through the holes. All in all, let's just bypass that whole crap. Put that over there, and this is what you're left with. This is the aluminum portafilter. It is pitted. It is kind of gross, and what we want to do is just cut the bottom off so that we can use this as it was designed to fit in the brew group, but use this sick IMS filter. Getting value from this video? Please take a moment to like and subscribe. All right, so it's pretty easy to do. All we really got to do is measure out how deep this goes. You want to, I would say, cut this portafilter so that you just see the bottom of the basket there. That's how you get the nicest, sexiest espresso extraction views. So let's measure this guy out. This is the H26, so it should be 26 millimeters, and it is. So what we're going to try to do is just make a few tick marks on this aluminum portafilter, and that's where we're going to cut it out. So here a tick mark, here a tick mark. And then we're going to wrap that around. I've got this flexible ruler here. So we're just going to draw a line, try to be straight, you know. This is basically an arts and crafts project here. There's probably better ways to get this a nice and straight line. We basically just want to get this thing open. That's what we want to do. So, okay, so that's our straight line on there. I'm just going to extend that a little bit. And then we got to go down here. We got to leave some of this material on there so it's got a little bit of stability left. Let's get to cutting. Now all you need to cut this is, well, ideally a vise and a hacksaw. So I'm just going to cut along this line, and let's see how it works out. I'm going to put on some safety glasses, of course. I would suggest putting some gloves on to protect your hands. I gotta get to the angle cut. Almost got it. Excellent. Should I cut that little notch off? Excellent. And that's what we got. Bottomless portafilter right there. You can just do a little cleanup. Still pretty stable. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Dremel and just clean it up a little bit. For me, the most important thing is to deburr it so that there's not any sharp edges. All right guys, so there we go. Now we got ourselves a nice bottomless portafilter. We can drop in our beautiful IMS basket. Lock it here into I hope this video was helpful for you, and if so, give it a like. Check out my other videos. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And until next time, I say happy coffee drinking and happy espresso drinking. Bye now.